Hi everyone! So today we're gonna discuss what went right last week and what trades went okay last week and what didn't before we move on to the ideas for this week. The trades went okay except for majority of Japanese yen pairs because during the middle of the week there was a news that came out that the Japanese government had been doctoring, that had been faking their economic figures. It's kind of similar to what China is being accused of. So yeah, it was really dovish for the Japanese yen. Some of my trades there got, my stop order trades got hit, and so yeah. But it's okay because we got plenty of trades that went well this week, which is great because I actually didn't expect it considering how risky this week is with NFP news coming last Friday, and also, well, I expect more volatility right after the US government finally opened again. So yeah, let's now proceed to what went right last week. So one of them is AUD USD, which is amazeballs. I was actually thinking, so this was the idea last week, and then this is how it went. I was actually thinking whether to close it right away, but I decided to just put a trail stop, and thank goodness that trail stop didn't get hit or anything. So yeah, it continued and even actually touched my target profit during the NFP news. I know it's not advisable, but yeah. Because sometimes even if you put a stop order, they might not hit that amount. They might skip. I mean, what do you call that? I forgot. But I mean, there's lack of liquidity during news events, so it's really not advisable. And next time I won't do that again. I was just really lucky that this trade went in my favor. So yeah. Another trade is Euro CHF. This was the idea last week, and this is how it went. It was pretty smoothly, so hooray for almost 50 pips. Another trade that went slightly well was Euro GBP. I'm not really sure if this continued up. Okay, so this was the idea last week, and this was how it went. I manually closed it earlier because I'm not feeling very comfortable with how ranging it's starting to get. Okay, so GBP AUD. This was the idea last week, and actually I didn't enter any stop order yet until I think I was waiting for an AUD news before doing so. So I wasn't able to set up a sell stop order near 1.83 and just did so at around 1.825, and then initially put a target profit at 1.82, and thankfully, but I think I changed my mind there and moved it to 1.81235, which is the second green bar, but set up a trailing stop order near 1.825 near my entry point. Thankfully it didn't bounce back there, or else it would have been a slight loss. Okay, for GBP CAD, almost the same thing, but this is much better. However, like with GBP AUD earlier, I manually closed this because I thought it's gonna, continue ranging, because I'm not very comfortable when it comes to CAD pairs, especially since oil seems like it's reaching the 55 level, the XTI USD. It's reaching the 55 resistance, and I feel like it's gonna bounce down instead of breaking that 55 resistance level, especially since it's already Friday. So I decided to manually close this pair instead. GBP JPY, same thing. I think it continued going down but not hit 140. I think at least it went down to 142, but yeah, I manually closed this as well and just bagged 15 pips. Hooray. GBP USD, this really sucked because I think it continued going down, even almost hit 1.30, but I closed this earlier because I'm not very confident both with GBP and USD. So yeah, there you go. It didn't reach 1.30. So this was how it went. It just continued ranging. For NZD CAD, I was actually lucky. So this was the idea last week. I was actually lucky for setting an initial target profit there, which luckily it hit. And I was actually sleeping when this pair hit my first target profit, so I wasn't able to move the target profit to my second target profit, which is at 0.89769, which is great because it immediately bounced up after, I think, there was a news release which was pretty hawkish for NZD. I forgot what it is, but yeah, I'm just gonna flash it here. So yeah, and this profit would have been a loss if I didn't set up an initial target profit. NZD CHF, this one pretty smoothly hit my target profit. This was the idea last week, and this is how it went. Hit my target at 0.688. So for the trades that didn't perform well last week, we got CHF JPY. This was the idea last week, and this is how it went. Yeah, deal with it. And another JPY pair. This was the idea, Euro JPY. This was the idea last week, and this is how it went. This actually went in the direction that I was thinking about, but my stop loss was pretty tight. And then another one is Euro NZD. Oh well, it hit my stop order at 1.67625, which I raised it higher. And another one, kind of the same thing as Euro NZD earlier, GBP NZD. This was the idea last week, and this is how it went. Also hit my stop order, then bounced up to hit my stop loss at 1.93 before actually going down to the direction that I was expecting it to go at 1.9593, which really sucks. And the last one, NZD JPY, another JPY pair. This was the idea last week, and this is how it went. This could have been avoided if I raised my stop order slightly above, or at least almost near 756. Should have followed the older Fibonacci level, but yeah. So yeah, better luck next time. So yeah, that's it for the first part. For the second part, trading ideas for the week. Let's go.